Hi guys, today I'm gonna explain to you how to do stick diagram for NAND gate and XOR. So let's start with NAND gate with 5 inputs. Let's draw the diagram for NAND gate to begin with. So now we're gonna define our input. This step is really important because it can tell you which part is gonna be on the source or the drain. So make sure always to do that. So this is gonna be A, this is B, this is C, this is D, and this is E. And on the NMOS, this is gonna be also A, B, C, D, and E. So pretty much you guys should know that the gate of the NMOS connected to the gate of the PMOS. Which is the structure of NAND gate. You can Google it, it's easy to find. So now let's start with stick diagram. How many inputs we have? We have 5 inputs, so our stick diagram must have 5. So these 5 pulleys, they call them pulley in the layout. They're gonna represent our inputs. And for every layout, there is 2 dummy pulley on the outside. So we need to make those guys too. So for the PMOS, the source on the top, this is gonna be the drain, which is, by the way, this is the output of the NAND gate, which is, call it Y or whatever you would like to. And for the NMOS, this is also the source. So we started by putting our pulley names, which is A, B, C, D, and E. Now, as you can see, for every single PMOS, the source of the PMOS are connected in parallel together. So the easiest way to do that is by, think about it like that: source, source, drain, drain, source, source, drain, drain, source, source, drain, and drain. Now let's see, we're gonna make it as a box over here, which is, that's where it's gonna connect the metal one. Since they are all connected, the source of the PMOS are connected on parallel, we can assume like there is line connection between these guys. And from A or wherever you like can go to the source because they are in parallel. So this is source, by the way, this is source. Now let's do the drain part. The drain is the other one. So if this is guy source, this guy drain, you can just follow it like that. We can also connect these guys together like that. Now, as you can see, I created the source over here, the drain over here. Right now I'm at this point over here. So I need to create 5 NMOSes on series. And as we can see, E, which is the last input, the source of it connected to the source, because this is source over here, this is drain over here. So what we're gonna do is, this is the easiest part of whole thing. We're gonna create boxes again for the source only over here, and we need to set the source and drain too, so you guys won't get confused about it. This is the drain, this is source, this is drain, this is source, drain, source, drain, source, drain, source. This is different than above part, because over here you connect them on parallel, so you can assume doing that, source, drain, drain. But over here they are in series, you cannot do same thing. Luckily for us, the software is smart enough to realize if you connect the last source of the NMOS and the first drain of the NMOS, which is this guy gonna be over here, that's gonna create 5 transistors on series. As you can see, this is the drain of the NMOS, which is this guy over here, is connected to the what? To the drain of the PMOS. So we need to make a connection from here to here. And that's pretty much it. You just need to be careful and follow the DLC rules, and you guys should be fine. Hi guys, so now we're gonna do NOR schematic, which is pretty much the opposite of NAND gate. This gate, which is NOR gate, have 5 inputs, so same as before, we need to have 5 pulleys. And we need 2 dummy pulleys. Also, you can assume these steps when there is transistors connected in parallel only, which is calling the drain, drain, source, source. But as PMOS part, they are connected in series, so you have to do it in the old-fashioned way, which is source, drain, source, drain, source, drain, source, drain, source, drain. This is the source, this is the source. Our output, if you look at the schematic of NOR gate, is going to be over here, which is Y. Now let's start by making the boxes, which is pretty much what's connected the M1 metal together. We're gonna start by the NMOS part. As we can see, we have 5 NMOSes. The source of it connected to the ground, so we're gonna make boxes like that. Since they are on series, you can connect them together like that, and they're going to the ground. Oh, by the way, this is also A, B, C, D, and E. Now we need to connect the drain together. Now we're doing this part. And if now let's do the PMOS part, which is almost done now because they are 5 on series. So all you have to do is make a box over here, connect that to the source, go to the last transistor you have, which is E, and connect that E box to the drain of the NMOS. Goes like that, and pretty much you're done. It's really simple. And if you notice that the layout of NAND, it's the opposite of NOR exactly, because if you look previously, we had this part on the PMOS and this part on the NMOS. So if you're designing both gates on the same time, you can pretty much use same layout, you just need to reverse it. And that's all I have for today. Thank you for watching.